In today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to tell you a short story. And this story is about the fear of creating. We'll start the story with a little boy named Car. Car was a really creative kid growing up. One of his favorite things to do was to draw. He would scribble on his homework in math pages, and he even had a little sketchbook where he would draw all the time. He loved doing it, and he kept it up for many years to come. But as he grew older, his passion for sketching slowly began to fade. He noticed a new obstacle in his little realm of creation. It was beginning to get more and more difficult to finish or even start a drawing. As a kid, it was so simple to just start etching something onto the page, but putting the pencil to the paper just wasn't as simple as it once seemed. It started to become a little scary and even intimidating. He was so self-aware of what could go wrong that it prevented him from creating anything. It was like staring at an empty canvas while the paint on your brush began to dry. So he'd look back when he was a kid. It reminded him of the day he drew the rocket ship. He sat in his room with his brand new set of Crayola markers, a blank page on the floor, and he began coloring. He used as many markers as he could, like all of them. It didn't really make sense, but it didn't need to make sense. It was fun. He kept drawing and coloring until eventually his whole page was just full. He went over to his brother's door and knocked. He kneeled down to the floor to look into the room through the little opening that existed, waiting to see the footsteps approach. As the door opened, he looked up at him, and he showed him the drawing. An effortlessly drawn image filled with joy and passion. It was evident in the drawing itself that he poured his heart into it. It was somehow imperfectly perfect. His brother took the drawing and kept it for a while. And he didn't see it for a long time. But one day when he went into that room again, there it was, framed, hanging on the wall above the bed. And as a kid, he was just proud of it, but now that he was older, it meant so much more to him. It was kind of symbolic, how he fearlessly used those Crayola markers and just kept drawing, not thinking what it might look like or where he was going with it, just being in the moment.